smash its head in. Something different, or are you the demon of your past? I've been falling where you were before. Listen to yourself, there's more to life than this hateful rush. I was at my worst before we met. I still have a long way to go. Signals dying when you're up all night feel like you've been dancing with yourself after preferring an ocean to an isle of delight. Overindulgent in envious revel, confections that spoil over time. Once the honeymoon phase is over, maybe our heads will be clear. 'Cause love is a war eroded by stone, a force as eccentric as yesterday. I'm fucking jealous. Why are you so surprised that the ones who run their mouth felt deserving of the pride? Kept my mouth shut for so many fucking years, keeping to myself and masking out of this fear. I don't know where to begin. Been dancing with my nightmares again. Feels like you wanted to run away, so I'll cherish another heart. Well, that's just the cost of memories, and I feel so perfect for a while. I'm sorry I didn't tell you anything, but crises if you're in secret, baby. I've been flying a kite, learning how to love life once more, to know the catharsis of loving again reminds us of how much we bled. Oh, there's no happy ending. There's no happy ending. There's no happy ending. There's no happy
This song would have been so perfect for this fucking gameplay. Goddamn.
Just off El Camino, on the corner of Ponderosa, I had my first kiss. It felt fake, but I had to make the most of it. Sipping milk tea with my friends, Austin looked at me and said, "Ain't this shit?" Said sure, but it was pretty good. We passed by it on the way to my graduation day. You didn't have to come, but you did anyway. Oh, we wrote stories in my parents' living room on my grandma's old piano and soccer mini guitar you always brought. I really wish that I had brought you to the corner where I won my first Graham prize and where I made most of my friends, most of my friends. The corner I was passing now 10 years ago, in that car where I had hoped that I could kill my song about life. Oh, don't wanna go into these wings. It's just too much pressure. Why would I live with the name you gave me when I could make a name for myself? Oh, I was never running away. I was reaching to the dreams in my head. I found a faith you would never believe, from showing all the wounds we've bled. You're just a kid running down a dark and beaten path. I never listened or set a flame to the night, 'cause this road you failed just needs light. I'll be okay, I know who I am, and even if I can't fly, I'll spread my wings and try, and I'll keep running. Just try and catch me. I'll keep running, 'cause now I know I am.
Blade Max Control. Adjustable scent for any size room.
Life's better when your dreams are protected under our roof.
Good to see everything's okay in here.
I like your shield.
I like yours too.
Why, Cap?
American Family Insurance.
Window facing an ill-kept front yard, plums on the tree, heavy with nectar.